Entry number 7, May 29th, 2017. I think I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning. I went to where Saturday Market was to see if it was going on the holiday. It wasn't. I nonetheless proceeded naturally to Waterfront Park. It was overcast this morning, so I wore my coat. I proceeded naturally to Waterfront Park because I figured since the Rose Festival rides were there would be lots of cans and bottles, even without Saturday Market. There were few to none. I then went to Starbucks, the same one I went to yesterday, to upload some stuff and talk to MWR and Lisa. My secret editor wrote me to say that MWR and Lisa would appreciate it if I related the blog more to them personally. I really appreciate everything MWR and Lisa do for me, but I don't know what else to say on the matter. I guess the blog is really for me after all. I had a video chat with MWR. One of the things we discussed was that I had a 2 o'clock meeting with Scott. I failed to make that meeting, more on which later. MWR was unable to help me put my music onto my SD card. I guess I'll just have to put up with it, at least for a while. If I can get my computer up and running, that problem should solve easily enough. After I left Starbucks, I decided to go out to Washington County to collect cans to get a pack of smokes. That's when I should have remembered my scheduled meeting with Scott, but I didn't. Attention deficit order strikes again. I got off the Max real near the Kmart on Murray Boulevard. In the parking lot of the Max stop, I suddenly remembered my meeting with Scott. But then I looked at my watch. It was about 2:45, so I continued on. The weather quite suddenly became sunny, so I tied my coat sleeves to my satchel strap, one coat on each side of the satchel. When I got to the Safeway on the corner of Murray and Allen, the machines were gone from their spot. I didn't even go in to check on the matter. I was sure enough that they were on the same program as Freddy's and Trader Joe's. I bought an Arizona iced tea, green tea and ginseng at the corner gas station and went to wait for the bus. It came right as I was about to light up a smoke. When I got back, I went to Fred Meyer's because I figured Trader Joe's wasn't accepting cans for the holiday and was near certain Whole Foods machine was still broken. Besides, Freddy's is nearer to a Max station. When I got there, there was a very long line at the can machine, and some people had a lot more cans than I did. The line took less time to get through than I expected. There was a guy there who had a striking resemblance to Garth of Wayne's World. I tried to take his picture, but he moved too fast. I should have asked to take his picture, but I was too timid. I received $6.30 for my cans and bottles. The tobacco shop where I usually get my smokes was closed, so I went to the Plaid Pantry less than a block away and paid only a nickel more than I would have at the tobacco shop for the same product. Forgot to mention, before that, I finally bought some rolling papers. I was down to 3 papers before that. I was still planning on going to STP in case Scott was still there, but after getting my smokes, it was at least 7 o'clock, so the trip was getting iffy. On my way there, in a a man offered me a whole chicken, rotisserie cooked. Eating that took me to too late to go to STP, so I went home. Forgot to mention, when I was in Beaverton, I took a picture of St. Mary's Academy. On my way home, I shot the following. 1. A 31-second video of a beggar hippie chick playing a percussion instrument. 2. A picture of a display at the Portland Art Museum. 3. A picture of a statue at the Portland Art Museum. 4. A 43-second video of some Portland landmarks. I forgot to mention that while I was in Beaverton on my way to the Safeway, at the AM/PM near the Kmart, I found a lot of food in their dumpster. I put it in my backpack. When I got home, I eventually got to unpacking. I had too much food, so I took it down the hall to the table, especially meant for free stuff. Soon after unpacking, I started on this entry. End of entry.